Hey there, this is the Imagination with Nick. I'm Nick, and I hope you're doing well. Are you ready to strengthen your imagination and become a more vivid imaginer? I hope you are, because I am definitely ready. Go find yourself somewhere comfortable, somewhere that you'll be undisturbed, somewhere quiet, somewhere where you will be able to create without any interruption. Once you find this place, relax, take deep breaths in and out, in and out, however many you need to relax. And when you're good and ready, let's play. So, you look up to the sky and you see the sun being overtaken by the moon. You're witnessing an eclipse. The moon slowly moves in front of the sun as you look up. And you can see this all happen slowly. And you can see the rings of the sun start to really shine, wrapping around the moon. And meanwhile, the shadow of the sun takes over everything, and it feels like it's nighttime where you are now. You look around and shadow covers everything. It feels like a twilight. And eventually the eclipse, it covers the moon. I'm sorry, the moon, it covers the sun completely. And it's actually really dark, as if the sun was on the other side of the earth. It feels like nighttime, and you're expecting the moon to continue on past the sun, but it stops right there. You don't know whether the sun stopped and is following the moon or the moon is following the sun, but they're staying together. It's almost like they're playing a game on you, and they're seeing how long the moon can hide the sun from you, or the sun can hide from you. So you're curious, you're wondering what's going on here. And then you look down into the water and you see the reflection of yourself. And the reflection, you notice something odd about the reflection because you see the sun in the reflection as if the moon isn't there. But you look around you and it's dark still, and then you look up at where the sun should be and you see it hidden by the moon. So you're so confused. You're wondering what's happening here. And you look down into the water again. And once again, you notice the sun up there. And then you glance over to your reflection once again, and your reflection smiles at you. And you notice that you didn't smile, but the reflection did smile. Your reflection then smiles even harder at you. It nods. It kind of nods, a kind of nod that's inviting, like, come my way, follow me. So your reflection gets up within picture of the water. It doesn't get up and create a 3D image. This is all within the water that you're seeing, but it begins to walk away and it beckons you, it summons you with its arms and hands to follow. So you decide to follow, but you can't go straight into the water because it would take a little too long to cross and you'd have to swim for a long time and it might be dangerous in the water. So you begin to walk on the trail near the lake, along the lake. But you look at the image and it's shaking its head no. And it's asking you to go through the lake and follow. So you get the urge to listen to the reflection and you take a step forward, preparing your feet to get wet. But you notice when you place your foot on the water, it doesn't sink, it doesn't go through. And it's a solid. And it's an interesting feeling because it's almost like you're floating, but it's almost like there's a platform underneath the water where the water does cover a little bit of your foot and your foot is getting wet. But like I said, it isn't sinking through. So the sensation is intriguing and exciting and a little scared. It's a little scary, but you decide to go and follow the reflection so you are now walking on water towards the reflection, and a smile comes on the reflection's face and invites you further and further into this lake. And right about when you reach the middle point of the lake, the reflection stops and looks back at you and smiles. And the reflection, arms on the reflection open up, creating like a summoning gesture or something like that. And you're looking curious. And next thing you know, the water begins to open up. Everywhere in front of you, a big circle is created. An opening. And you see a stairway now leading down to the bottom of this lake. And once again, the reflection beckons you to follow down to the bottom of the lake as the water remains still and open. And you can see the walls that are created out of water. And you can tell they aren't moving. And you have a feeling that it will not collapse on you. You can't see the bottom of the lake though, but the staircase, it leads to the bottom. of this lake, not knowing where this adventure will take you, where and what lies beneath. You decide to take your first step down that staircase. I invite you to continue with the story and let your imagination run wild. Or you can wait for me in the continuation part of this story. And I thank you for being here. You take care of yourself.